How to identify MS pseudo-relapses. Imagine feeling like your old symptoms suddenly flare up, but you're not sure if it's a new problem or just something temporary. That's where understanding pseudo-relapses in multiple sclerosis comes into play. A pseudo-relapse is a short-term worsening of symptoms that looks like a relapse but isn't caused by new inflammation or damage in the nervous system. It's important to tell the difference because pseudo-relapses don't lead to permanent harm and don't requiring the same treatments as true relapses. One key way to tell them apart is by looking at how long symptoms last. Pseudo-relapses usually come on quickly and last less than 24 hours. Once the trigger is gone, symptoms tend to improve fast. True relapses, on the other hand, last at least 24 hours and often develop gradually over days. They tend to peak within 1 to 2 weeks and may take weeks to recover fully. Triggers are another clue. Pseudo-relapses are often caused by external factors like infections, especially urinary tract infections, or by increased body temperature from heat exposure, fever, or exercise. These triggers temporarily worsen old symptoms but don't cause new ones. True relapses happen independently of such triggers and involve new inflammation in the nervous system, leading to new symptoms or areas of nerve damage. Pay attention to the pattern of symptoms. Pseudo-relapses involve the temporary worsening of existing symptoms, like increased weakness or numbness, but no new symptoms appear. True relapses may bring new neurological problems or involve different parts of the nervous system. Reversibility is also a big sign. Symptoms of a pseudo-relapse tend to improve quickly once the trigger is addressed. For example, cooling down from heat or treating an infection often leads to rapid symptom relief. In contrast, true relapses may leave residual deficits and can contribute to long-term disability if not properly managed. Doctors also use imaging tests like magnetic resonance imaging to look for new lesions. Pseudo-relapses do not show new inflammatory activity on MRI, while true relapses are associated with new or active demyelinating lesions. When evaluating symptoms, healthcare providers consider your history, how long symptoms last, and whether there's an identifiable trigger. They may perform neurological exams and MRI scans to help determine if it's a pseudo-relapse or a true relapse. If you're experiencing a sudden worsening of symptoms during an infection or heat exposure, and these symptoms improve after the trigger is removed, it's likely a pseudo-relapse. But if symptoms persist beyond 24 hours without an obvious cause, it's important to seek medical advice. Remember, recognizing pseudo-relapses is crucial because they don't cause lasting damage and don't requiring steroid treatment. Instead, focus on managing the trigger and supporting your recovery. Always consult your healthcare team if you notice new or worsening symptoms to get an accurate diagnosis and appropriate care. Understanding these differences helps ensure you get the right treatment and avoid unnecessary interventions.